Hispanic male is in the passenger seat up front. It's a panel van. You can't see in the back. Driver looks like, he could be Panamanian, Hispanic of some sort. And I said, who are you guys? But I'm not used to Army guys dressed like this. I was like, what do you got in the back? You got anything in the back? And he said, I have guys in the back and they have guns. And we're trying to get to the Papal Nuncio, to where Noriega's being held, or he went for sanctuary. And I was like, well, I'm gonna have to look in the back. You get the handle, I'll go guns up, look in the back, clear it, right? It's a slider, panel van. And there's these dudes in woodland camouflage, BDUs, Protect. One guy sitting in the doorway like this, facing right at me. And he's got his US flag, red, white, and blue. It's not subdued. And I can see that. Another guy I can see has one on his chest, and he's over his shoulder like this, pointing at me. All I can remember is a wall of guns looking at me.
Somebody told me this at the agency who was a ranger. You're the first ranger I've ever had on. The way it was described to me is when they say, go qualify, you gotta get down on all fours and run like a bear to the tree and climb in your little warmies and hang upside down on the tree until they tell you that's enough.
And she said, hold on a minute. And she leaves, goes back, and there's this captain that comes out and looks at me. I'm in starched jungle fatigues. And I got ranger scroll and my shaved head and, spit shine jungle boots. And captain looks at me and looks at my name tag and looks down at some paperwork. It says, Corporal Porus, is that how you say your name? I was like, roger that, sir. He's like, hold on a minute. So he goes to get a major. And meanwhile, while they're going to get this major, there's people in the finance building that are behind me, and I recognize a lot of activity. It's just a pay cage, it's a finance section, it's personnel just going. There's MPs that come in, and the major comes in, comes back to the cage and said, Corporal Porus, you're gonna have to go with these gentlemen. Well, according to this, you're AWOL.
From your perspective, what was the morale back at the unit after that Black Hawk Down, after that incident had happened? You guys took losses. Did you take in any losses throughout
not
the
to that
rest
extent.
of the 90s?
No, but morale was great. And it was more of a upset at the administration that they didn't let us complete they sent us in to do something. And I say us collectively as the unit, right? Sent us in to do something, and then it pulled us out before we got to finish it. People have to dig trenches to walk on the streets because they can't go on the streets because you have the snipers there, right? And they're just schwacking anybody on the street. Tunneling through buildings, so they knock down walls so they don't have to walk on the street. So it's like rat mazes all through all the major towns in Bosnia at the time.
Damn.
Sarajevo, all that stuff. And come to find out, he's the one doing all the exterminating.
Damn.
Yeah, and then at one point early on, we switched, got on the right side, and then, all worked out.